What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. Today's video, guys, I put on Twitter last night a poll whether I should do a Q&A or a tutorial on the G slide. I hate calling it that, but it's like the slide that gets rid of all your booster that makes you go like hella far. So I decided I would just do it, finish out the anchoring videos, but I was gonna do that tutorial in this video just because I don't want to upload like a 30-second video like here. This is how you do it. I'm gonna go through Stronghold, but I'm gonna do the tutorial at the beginning. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of hard to get when you first start doing it, but once you get like the muscle memory, like the rhythm of like the timings and shit like that, it's pretty easy to do. So ideally, all right, you want to jump, but you want to jump forward. You want to propel yourself forward, and right when you get to the peak of your jump, you want to tap slide. You don't have to hold it, just tap it. And then right before you hit the ground, you tap A and hold, or tap X rather, and hold it. This is really good for S&D rushes. And if you have Afterburner on, you can get across the map in like 2 seconds. So go over it one more time. You jump forward, tap slide at the peak of your jump, and right before you land, press and hold jump, and it'll send you far. Send you really far. Or I mean, you don't have to do that. You can, if you mess it up, you will use half booster and you'll stand in place. When I first started doing it, I was pretty bad at it. It took me a while to get all the memory, the muscle memory, and like the timing and things like that down. I still mess it up like that sometimes. If you jump too early, you'll just jump into the air. But that's how you do it, guys. It's really good for like S&D rushes, hardpoint rushes, things like that, especially if you have Afterburner on, like I said. But on to the anchoring video. Kind of already beat myself because it's over there, but we're coming off of this side, which is ideally good side because you already spawned here for the second hardpoint. So off break, I will either go top mansion to just like watch over the hill, or I'll play Z. I'll throw a trophy down, and 9 times out of 10 there'll be somebody on high glitch, but I'll rush to this side using that slide, so I will beat them here. And then I'll just pre-aim their contest. This gunfight is really hard to win because like it's really hard to see their entire body, whereas most of your body is exposed to an AR player. So I'll just play their contests, or I'll watch over them from bottom or top mansion, you know, whatever works. And then slowly as the time in this hardpoint goes down, I'll back up a little bit because their play to break anchor is going to come through Z or bunker, depending on if their AR player always like really far or not. Because they're going to be spawning either head glitch or out rocks or by satellite. So your play is either you want to be in the hill, because if you guys didn't know, you can call out wall run from inside the hill. So you can like sit in this corner, pre-aim this door, or you can just like lay down even, contest, have somebody on your couch and just pre-aim your wall run. But normally I'll be up here, I'll be watching wall run, or I'll be providing support from up here with an AR, because I can watch the top push as well. Or I'll be all the way back here, like on this Humvee, watching Z or bunker, depending on, like I said, if their team likes to OE through the far flank or not. And moving into middle map. This hill I'll actually play as well. I really like playing hill on this, and they will come through mansion to rocks, or they'll flood over this, or they will spawn in bunker and hit the hill. Depending on where you kill them, say you just got a 4 down and your teammates are over there, you know you can block this spawn, I'll play this high glitch and then just pre-aim it, because it's pretty much easy kills at this point. Because you're just posted with an AR, so they can run at you. You can sit on top of the hill if they spawn Z or mansion, pick them off coming through middle map. Or you can play back satellite, which is ideally the anchor position. You can play all the way in the back as well, just to hold your spawns for this, because the rotation for this is pretty straightforward. Most of the time I will sit on one of these head glitches in the back, just pre-aiming the front. I'll have a sub or something like that by head glitch to make sure they don't come through middle map. They can flank outskirts as well, but that's a pretty easy gunfight. It's just holding your back spawns, because spawns for these two hardpoints are like the last hill and the first hill on evac. They're pretty close, so you can play hill on this map with an AR pretty easily as well. So if that's the type of player you are, go for it. I end up getting a lot of hill time, like inadvertently. I don't mean to do it, but it just kind of happens because of how much I actually do play the hill. Because it's like easy line of sights on this map as well. Now the rotation for this hardpoint is kind of tricky. Depending on if you actually win this hardpoint, chances are you are going to have to break this one off. So you have 2 routes. Depending on how early you left, you might be able to beat them here on this head glitch and pre-aim it. Or you can take your time and flank all the way around driveway, which is the ideal play because you want to break these back spawns. Because realistically, this spawn is like 15 times better than the other one, because just the head glitches are a lot easier to hold from the front, and the line of sights back here for an AR player are really good as well. Most of the time I'll sit on statue, or like I'll head glitch statue, because you can see them rushing in, and then you just have a free kill right here. Or you can pre-aim mansion if they decide to come through mansion, or you can see the driveway push from there as well. Or, like I said, you can play hill, depending on what type of player you are. The line of sights in this hill are pretty easy as well. This head glitch is pretty cliche, but it's still a 1 versus kill off of that head glitch. And just holding the back spawns, really, it's Anchoring on this map is pretty straightforward. There's nothing too crazy about it, but like I said, if you're the type of player that wants to play hill, you can definitely do that on this map and get away with it. So thank you guys for watching. That was the tutorial and the anchoring video, I guess, for Stronghold. I'm out of anchoring videos, so if you guys have any other tips and tricks you would like me to do, like uplink throws or anything like that, oh, fucked it up. Let me know in the comments. So thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day. It's finally Friday. Embrace the weekend. I love you all.